Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
This is Conversate with Us with Chris Donovan and Evelyn Rivas.
Hey everyone, welcome to Conversate with Us. It's the show where I do it with my wife. Wait, that sounded really dirty.
Okay, what are you talking about?
It's the show that I am hosting with my wife where we talk about food, family, and fun.
Yes, and back before the COVID, the great COVID of 2020, now 2021, we used to do this, out in the streets.
Well, I mean,
out in them streets.
We were never at the streets. We were at a table close to a bar where there's probably a TV.
Okay, that's true. We loved going to restaurants, so we haven't been able to really do that for months and months and months now.
Yep.
But we're doing the best we can. So Conversate is all about food in the beginning, and so we want to talk about something we tried for this last weekend.
And it's not necessarily we tried it. It was picked by the birthday girl herself.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Okay, so this last weekend was the week before was my mother's 60th birthday.
Woo! Happy birthday, Ruth.
Happy birthday to you. Anyway, I don't know why I just busted out into song. So on Saturday, we decided to have a little family dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Very small, very intimate. Mm-hmm. And she came over with my dad,
mm-hmm.
my brother, and my sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
And I before that, I asked her, I said, what would you like? What would you like us to make for you?
And first she was like, I want a souffle. I want
Not
some stuff they see.
close.
And we're like, okay, calm down a little bit, Ruth. Like, we don't have it like that.
Not even close.
Obviously,
At
I
first.
can't even spell souffle, so I don't even know how to put that in my Instacart shopping cart.
Yeah, can I buy that at Stater Brothers? I don't know.
So calm down. We settled on what, Evelyn?
Okay, no. At first she
I know,
said,
just kidding.
I don't, whatever you guys want. Whatever's easy. That's like what moms do. And I'm like, no, like, this is your dinner. Like,
Yeah.
decide. What would you like? So she decided she wanted salmon.
Yes.
And she was going to bring over some Lucille's ribs.
Those were good.
So she was going to do that. And then we were going to do all the fixins on the side, right? So
Fixins. Once you say Lucille's, you change into Southern?
because it twisted it all up. So we did some sides. We did big, massive baked potatoes.
Oh, they were so good.
And they came out they came out epic. They were massive size too. I did some really yummy greens, and they were green beans, and I did them a different way this time, and I think everybody seemed to like them. I did them garlic parmesan, and they were
good.
They were pretty tasty.
They were really tasty. They were I would guarantee warm is better. Because I had some on my plate and they were good, and then I walked through the kitchen about an hour later and I'm like, I'm having another green bean. Put it in my mouth. I was like, no, shouldn't have done that.
Nope, they have to be warm.
Should have been warmed up.
It's because of the Parmesan, so it kind of it changes consistency.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So, and I added some extra like little cheese and stuff. So, but it was really good, like very tasty stuff. I was really happy with it. The salmon.
That's one of my specialities.
Yeah, I think we've talked about salmon quite a few times on the show, but you've got a knack for salmon, the way you cook it.
And it's not the healthiest way, but it is not. I mean, it is salmon, so you're trying to be healthy. So
yeah.
It's very simple. And what's funny is when I first met you, I think I was doing this already. And I was putting fish or something into foil, kind of making a little pouch, putting it in the oven or putting it on the barbecue and cooking it.
Yeah.
Well, it was about 2 years after we were together that they put out those the Reynolds foil pouches where you could put it in there, close it up, and put it.
Yeah.
I was like, I should have just called them up. They could have just
done what I did. Yeah,
I didn't. I
and for the record, we've never paid our money for those because
don't need to.
You don't need them.
You don't need those. Don't spend the extra $1.
Use the regular foil and just cut them a little smaller.
But everything turned out really good. It's a very light seasoning on the salmon. It's like lemon pepper, garlic salt, maybe a little seasoning salt.
Well, this time you didn't have lemon pepper, so I liked what you did. So he put pepper, and then we got fresh squeezed lemon and just squeezed it on there, and it tasted really good.
Tastes like squeezed lemon,
like fresh lemon from our backyard.
It was scrumptious. It was light too.
It was good, unless you had like all of those things at one time.
Yes.
Because the baked potatoes were massive. I only had half of one, and you guys were like, "Oh my, we're so stuffed!" Like everyone is so stuffed.
Yeah. Well, and then you guys, and then the cake, and then you piled on the cake.
Yeah, I didn't have any cake, but I heard it was yummy. The tiramisu cake.
Yeah, me too. I didn't have any.
Yeah,
I'm not.
But it was a nice night. It was nice, just us, the family, and then I surprised her, and I got
strippers.
Strippers. They were here in the flesh.
As soon as the kids were like asleep.
Stupid. We got her. I had all of her family on Zoom. We surprised her with a big Zoom call with her brothers and her sister, and
which went great,
and her parents.
Except for my part, which really pissed me off because my part's usually on point.
On point, yeah.
Yeah, the audio wasn't working for some reason, and I was already into the evening, and I didn't want to try to have to fix it.
Yo, you were in a freaking mood at that point. I was a little frustrated with you.
I was cooking and doing all sorts of
stuff. And I asked you to not put the salmon on until after the call, and you just completely didn't listen to me.
Oh, I don't think I heard you say that.
I specifically said, come here, because I'm going to need your help. And you were like, but I'm trying to do like 5 things at once. And I'm like, said don't do that and come over here. And so that you can help with the Zoom call that's on your computer. And I don't know how to change your audio crap.
So yeah, we had salmon and ribs.
But it worked out. It was fine.
It was really yummy.
We won't fight anymore on this podcast.
Let's go to right now.
Right now.
All right, Chris, what's your right now?
Well, right now, I made a stupid choice, but I think it's probably going to benefit me more than anything. My buddy Corey, who lives in Washington, my best friend, he is trying to lose weight.
Okay.
His cholesterol was higher, his blood pressure, everything I went through a few years ago.
Yeah.
And he's older than me. What the hell? Anyway, so he's trying to lose weight. He's already lost 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So he's down to 210.
Nice.
Which is great.
Good.
And he's got 20 more in his view, and he wants to get down to 190.
Okay.
And I'm at 210 right now. So I said, hell, I'll try with you.
So it's the first to 190?
Yes.
Nice.
So I have a plan.
What's your plan? To stop eating altogether?
No, I'm going to amputate a leg.
Okay, well, that's a dumb plan. Dumb plan.
No, but I am drinking wine instead of beer, so that's one way to go.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah, cutting out the beer is definitely going to help.
If I just did that, I'd probably lose about 30 pounds.
Every time you do just one thing different, you lose weight. It's really frustrating being married to you.
Is it?
Yeah, because I can't lose weight for crap. Like, I'll do all kinds of things, and it's like, hey, look, I lost 2 pounds in 4 weeks. And you're like, I stopped drinking beer on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and somehow I lost 25 pounds. It's like, what the hell?
Oops.
It's so jacked up.
Oh, no, I didn't stop drinking those days. I just started exercising more those days.
No, whatever. You know how it is.
I know exactly what
you
you're talking
freaking
about.
jerk. But he has been getting up on the treadmill. I've been working out, and then surprised I'll go in the garage and see him on the treadmill like, oh, you are up too. Okay. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm over here drinking my Rockstar on the treadmill. No, I don't drink a Rockstar when I work out. That's just weird and wrong.
No, yeah, you don't need your blood pressure to get all crazy.
I need to be like Corey.
By the way, you're dissing him, but you are younger than him, and you had all those problems years ago.
He wouldn't have put that together by now. It would have been later in the show that he would have put it together, and he wouldn't have been able to say anything.
I'm saying it was flat out, you big
I know. He's always been better than me.
Stop.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dumb.
No, but I'm excited to lose a little more weight because I got down to 200 on that diet we did.
Nice.
Remember?
Yeah, I do.
And I was feeling good, and I was going the other way, and then I think everything broke. Or something happened, and
everything broke. Your mental, your mental stability went out the window, and
I had to. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I need to get back down there.
Yeah, no, you will. You totally will. I can tell. I mean, since both of us are on a mission to get back and have this be like the healthiest year we've ever had,
and honestly, as sad as it is. COVID's helping because we're all stuck here.
Yeah.
So it's not like we have to plan for commutes or events.
And fast food all the time. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I can make my food here all the time. I don't have to worry about doing anything. So, I mean, that's helped in a sense with that. So let's hope it keeps going.
It's going to go
not
that
COVID.
way.
I'm not going to be me like being,
proactive about your eating.
Yes.
I agree.
Speaking of that, is it Taco Tuesday?
It is Taco. It's Taco Wednesday, you mean? It's Wednesday today.
Still on a Tuesday. Okay,
but still on a Tuesday.
Lego movie. Watch it. What's your right now, my love?
My right now is kind of fun. I have 2 right now. So should I start with the cold one or the cool one?
I'd go cold because that's in the past.
Okay, so the cold one is that the stupid Seahawks lost over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And to the freaking Lambs, I'm so frustrated about this. It was not supposed to happen. Odds makers had it going the other way. My heart had it going the other way too. So I hate making bets on our team because I just know with my luck I will lose.
We always lose.
And I freaking lost because of the Rams beating the Seahawks in the first weekend of wild card playoff action. So I had
Super wild card weekend.
That's what they were calling it. Yeah. I had to get in the pool. Or freezing cold.
Okay, let's rephrase that. She had to jump into the pool that has water in it, not like she had to get in a football pool.
No. I had to get into and do the polar plunge. I had to get into our pool. Yeah. And our pool over the weekend was at 38 degrees, so I knew I would die. I probably wouldn't die, but I would definitely not be okay with that.
Your heart might not handle that so well now.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I know ice baths are a certain way, but no, I'm not doing that. So we did heat it up just a tad, because I was not about to, go into cardiac arrest. And
yeah, I don't need that.
And but we did jump in. I jumped in, and so did Cassie.
Yes,
Cassie did it.
Gnarly.
She's too much, man, that girl.
She's crazy. She's my girl, you can tell.
She is not afraid of a little cold water. So we jumped in. It was a lot of fun, to be very honest with you, as scary as it was. I was anxious, though, all weekend. Sunday night, Monday morning, knowing I was going to have to get up and do it, because we worked from home on Monday again. And I was antsy. My legs were shaking.
She wouldn't shut up about it, really, guys.
I couldn't. You know what? You're a jerk. Don't you even start doing that to me, because this is your fault. I'm even a freaking Seahawks fan, so don't even. You should have jumped into.
It's my fault you fell in love with me?
Yes.
Okay.
That's your fault too.
Well, that's the only reason you like the Seahawks. Hey, look, is that an Olive Garden commercial?
Okay. All right.
I'm not kidding. Look.
Oh. Is that supposed to remind us of our first date? Because I'm looking away now. I'm mad at you.
All right, what's your other right now?
My other right now is I just came back from Tina G Cosmetics, and I'll keep it very, very brief, but it is official. I finally made a signature lip gloss.
Finally.
So Julene had one out last year, which is still available now.
Yep.
It's the Julene, and it's available now on the Tina G site, but we go through our affiliate link. I will ask you that kindly, so that we see the how much it comes through from us. We'd love to see that. So you can go to thisisfunner.com, and you will see the Tina G affiliate link, and that will take you to the site, and you can buy anything you want, obviously there. But if you search in the bar on her site, Julene, or search Evelyn, the custom lipsticks will come up, or lip glosses will come up, and you'll see ours in one of the colors. Mine is a pinky looking color. It actually kind of looks like a Barbie pink.
It does. It's really pink.
But on, it does not look Barbie pink.
No.
And I love it. It looks super natural. It's like a little glossy and a little like shimmery, has a little tiny hint of like a glitter in it. Julene's is a lot. It does. You can barely see it though, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a glitter guy. You know that.
Well, that's why I only did one. I did this based with you in mind. I swear to you, I did. Chris is not like me wearing lipstick. He just doesn't. He never has. Be real.
Yeah, no, but it's not because of the reason that everybody's thinking like, oh, no, it's just because she naturally doesn't need makeup. She's gorgeous.
Oh, thanks.
And your hair, you don't ever have to straighten it. It looks awesome when it's curly.
Thank you. So that's
I've been telling you that since I met you.
Yeah, but I know, but you really are like, when I do put lipstick on, he's always like, oh, lipstick.
Well, when it's lipstick, it's a little different than lip gloss, I think.
Maybe. But I always have liked more of a nude lipstick or lip gloss. I like it naked. So Julene's is more of a brown nude color. Mine is more of a pink nude color. But it looks bright. Like if you saw it, you'd be like, I don't know about that. Just try it. You will love it. I know you will. I put it on Julene. It looks gorgeous on her. I put it on myself. It looks good on me. It looks great on Chris.
Yeah, I have it there by contact.
Cassie has like a different color skin tone than we do, and it looks beautiful on her. It's perfect for all ages, so don't think it's like too dark for any little girl. It's in fact, I think, perfect for a little girl. and really perfect for
because it's subtle.
Because it's super subtle. Like it really is. It's just so pretty. It's everything I wanted it to be.
Oh my gosh! I wish I would have got it for your birthday.
Oh, it's okay. It's gonna be great. It's perfect for Valentine's if you're thinking about something for your lover. So go to thisisfunner.com and then you'll see the link there and purchase it now. It's gonna come in. And if you purchase the Julene or the Evelyn lip gloss, it will come with a free little mini sampler lipstick or lip gloss. I should say.
Oh yeah. The little onesie,
like a little onesie. Yeah, a little like one off of a random color, so you can try something else too.
Like the Hulk I got last time that was green.
Yes, you got some green lip gloss. That's funny because it was like totally clear, but it looked green.
It looked green when you had it. Yeah.
So she called it the Hulk.
Yep. Thank you. I can do that. No, I don't know what that means. All right. Well, let's get into our topic.
Okay.
Which is going to be quite fun because it's right up. Well, it's up everybody's alley, apparently, because it's huge on Netflix right now, the series Surviving Death.
Okay, so we were looking for something fun to watch over the weekend.
Well,
and by fun, I mean...
we need something that challenges us on the weekend.
Yeah, sometimes I like documentaries.
Oh, we love documentaries.
Yeah, or something that's light or whatever. Okay, well, we stumbled across Surviving Death, and we were like, let's just give it a chance. It sounds like right up our alley. It's very documentary. It's about mediums. It's about, not just death.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
But like what happens after death, right?
Let me read the synopsis.
Okay.
The synopsis is what happens after we die, just what you said. There's a question mark there. This docuseries explores personal stories and research on near-death experiences, reincarnation, and paranormal phenomena.
Totally us, because we love ghost hunters.
Oh.
One of our best friends is a medium.
Yeah.
So I'm always so fascinated by all this stuff.
It was really well put together. It felt like they went, you know how when you're thinking like, oh, okay, cool, this is cool. Oh, yeah, you saw a ghost. All right, cool. No, I went to an exorcist. Oh, my God, really? An exorcism? Yeah, what about reincarnation? They put it like at the appropriate level of what the hell in each episode. So each episode you wanted to go back because they teased it on the end of the one before.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. So it starts off, and I won't give too much because I really want you to watch it, but it begins with near-death experiences. Okay,
yes.
So keep that in mind. So each episode is a different chapter. Okay, so this one is all about near-death experiences. And the story they start with is so phenomenal. I could not believe it was real.
Yeah, it was a doctor that was out on a kayaking trip who accidentally was forced to go down a waterfall.
Right.
And was pinned for
30 minutes.
A long time.
Underwater. So she said, and, I want you to watch it again, but so she said when she realized, she's like, well, this isn't going to be good. I have to go down the big part of the waterfall because somebody blocked the other side.
Yeah.
She's like, she just knew instantly in that moment it wasn't going to be good. But she said she never felt anything but warmth and happiness and joy, because as soon as she was under the water and she was lodged and all the bad stuff could have started happening to her body, obviously.
Yeah.
She was taken out of her body.
Her brain went away, or her soul, or whatever.
What do they say? They say you're conscious.
Yeah, because it says, does your consciousness expand after death? So a consciousness.
Yeah, it's all about your consciousness. So they're all about, where does it go? Does the human consciousness always live on? Does it go, somewhere else and then come back? Or what does it do? So it's incredible. Her story of what she saw and how she was like, I would never believe this. 100%. I'm a doctor. Why would I believe this is not science? She's like, but the only thing I can tell you is that I know it happened.
Yeah.
It happened. And, of course it wasn't her time. So when she finally came back, apparently her body had dislodged from the kayak. They were already just looking at a body recovery. They weren't looking at it wasn't a rescue anymore. And they found her body did CPR, you know, I mean, they did not think she was going to live. It was 30 minutes underwater. She wasn't breathing.
It was a Hail Mary.
And she lived.
Mm-hmm.
And she lived without deficits, like without any mental loss, without any brain loss, any neuroactivity loss. It's
crazy.
Okay, you can either believe it or not, but I was blown away. It was so real.
And that's the first episode.
Yeah, and that's how it starts.
Yeah, that's how it starts. So then it takes you into it, right?
Yeah.
And then the second and third episode is all about
And then, by the way, it's more.
sorry.
I was going to say that first episode. That's only one story in the first
There's
episode.
multiple stories.
Yeah, that's so. I don't want you to think like you can't watch the first one now. There's tons of other stories, but that's like how it starts off the whole thing. When you're like, okay, I'm in. Like I remember looking at Chris going, okay, we're in this, right? We're gonna watch the rest of this.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, we were totally
we were
in.
so in.
And then the matter of factness of most of the people in the series, where they're like, you can believe me or not. I was there. I know I saw it. You don't have to believe me.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to convince you. I'm just going to tell you what happened.
Yeah, which is how I've kind of been living my entire life. Like, I don't have to prove anything to you. I know what I did kind of thing.
Yes.
But this show, like, that made me believe them even more.
Yeah.
That matter of fact, like, I don't care if you believe me or not.
Yeah,
but
because
I know what it was.
Because there are some parts in the show where, you know, you look and you're like, that person, this isn't like, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. Like, not everybody has the same experience.
Yes.
But so you go, okay, see, not everyone having the same experience does make me feel like this is genuine. Like, because they're all showing the different elements, like the different levels of going through something that's traumatic.
Yes.
And in death, literally in death. And it's so cool. It's so cool.
It will. With that being said, in the other hand, there's a couple of times in there I looked at you and I said, "What do you think about this?"
Yeah,
and we were both like, "That doesn't
seem real to me." Yeah, there was a few things in there. I even text my Bill Phillips, our friend, our great friend. He's a psychic medium, very well known in our area and great at what he does. And I asked him, I'm like, have you watching? He goes, I only started watching it because I was getting Facebook messages. Everybody was telling me,
I bet.
Have you watched the show? I want to know what you think. So he said he watched the first 2 episodes, but he didn't go any further than that yet. And I was like, okay, you have to watch more of it because I need your take on some of the stuff they talk about with the mediums.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, let me just put this into perspective. Like, I'm not into, there's a few different types of mediums that they have, like the ones that do the seances.
Yeah.
There's the ones that are like physical mediums.
And they explain all that to you in the show, which is awesome. It makes it so easy to understand.
Yeah. Like there's so many kinds. Like I had like mental mediums, there's physical mediums, there's, all these things. I was like, what? There's this much out there? I had no idea.
He goes, cheeseburger medium. A
medium rare.
Medium.
So it was fascinating, but he goes, I don't mess with that stuff. He goes, I mess with only the stuff in the light. I don't know what could be on that side because
he listened to Mufasa.
So, what?
He listened to Mufasa.
Oh, okay, yes. Only in the light is what we own.
We protect everything in the light.
Okay.
Oh, come on. That's right up our alley.
Okay. It's a stretch. But he was definitely saying, like, he's like, some of that stuff I can't mess with. He's like, I wouldn't.
Some of it's creepy. Like the one lady that ties herself down and starts growling.
Or talks like other spirit voices.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, I don't know if I believe that.
That one I was just chalking it up to her having multiple personalities.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like.
And this was her way of just like coping with it. She gets to let him out every so often.
Yeah, it's what it felt like. But there's so many people around her that are so invested that they believe it. So there's, like I said, there's stuff you could believe in, stuff that you're like, I'm not so sure about that one. But it is fascinating. I mean, it ends on a reincarnation episode. And the stories they share of these little kids having stories to share of past lives. Because generally, you're a very young child when you're open still to that realm, to the spirit world.
Yes.
And
that's why most of us don't remember anything before 4 years old.
Right, because your body and your mind are so completely different. Mm-hmm. And case in point, our little ones, used to tell us stuff all the time that would freak us out.
Yeah, Julene used to have night terrors when I first met you.
Full on. Julene would have night terrors, and she would tell me about things she saw. We had a situation where she ended up outside of a room in another room that made no sense how she got in it.
Yeah.
And I genuinely believe it's things like this. That when you're little, you're more receptive to it. And to this day, she's very open to this stuff. So she still has little encounters with things, which is fascinating to me because I think the more open you are to it, the more opportunity it is for things to, for you to learn more or the spirits to come to you.
And I agree. And these stories in here, if they don't like nail that with these kids or even make it more believable.
Yeah.
It's gnarly. The reincarnation one really had me go thinking and
is this real? This could be really a thing. Yeah.
How could I not believe this kid? This kid is,
he's 5. He's 4. Why is he gonna lie? Yeah.
And then he's 13. He goes, I don't remember. And I'll be honest with you, that freaks me out that I did that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like it was cool.
But the parents are so traumatized by the whole experience. They're like, it's crazy that he doesn't remember any of this, But even I kept going back to our kids because we're parents and we look at these little ones and think of what they've experienced. I remember when Cassie used to come to us and be like, oh, I just talked to grandma. And we were like, oh, you did you? My grandma passed away that year.
What'd she say?
And she's like, oh, I saw her on the grandma TV. It was she would tell me she would see grandma in a TV.
In the TV when it was off.
And she would be like, oh, yeah, she was doing a news report and making me laugh. And I was like, do you know what grandma looks like? She's like, yeah, it's Grandma Anna. And I would just be like, oh, my God.
She only met her with a baby.
Remembered. Yeah. How would she know her?
Yeah, that was gnarly. I remember Aiden dressing up all the time like a construction worker and stuff.
Yeah.
So, that was little. And I don't think anybody really told him how to do that. And he didn't watch Handy Manny much.
No, not until he was a little older.
Yeah. So
there's so many things that made me think, oh, my God, what past life did our kids have? That they're here with us now. And
what about Julian and Dr. Animal?
Yeah, that was a big deal for a long time. She was, I'm a Dr. Animal, Dr. Animal. You're a Dr. Animal. Animal doctor? Yeah, Dr. Animal.
See, I'm trying to think of what I did when I was younger or the dreams I had when I was younger. I had a reoccurring one when I was younger that scared me every time I'd fall in the street and I couldn't get up and I got hit by a car. But I always woke up before I got hit, but it wasn't a car, it was a semi.
Okay, but see, that's creepy because that's what so one of the stories, the little boy, and I won't give too much detail, but the little boy kept explaining the death. He knew what the death was like, and that stuck with him as an adult. So now he's an adult and he's like, there's still things I don't remember that that my parents recorded that I did then. Yeah. He goes, the one thing I still have that I've kept with me is the feeling of death, in the specific fashion that overwhelming feeling of knowing I'm about to die in the fashion that the person that he used to be died is something I can't shake, which is a trip.
I wonder if there's some subconscious thing that where your biggest fear might be if reincarnation is a thing, maybe that's how you died. I'm scared of dogs.
Oh, very true.
But I just had a dream about being hit by a car, so I don't know.
And you used to have dreams about getting chased by a bear.
Yes, that was more recently than not.
True.
But that
and then we got chased by a bear,
which sucks.
Like in real life.
I had to see that. That's why I think I dreamed about it more. But no, the show is really good. I definitely recommend it. It's kids can watch it, I guess. I wouldn't suggest anything less than 7, 8.
Yeah, Cassie was watching it with us, and she's 9,
10. She'll be 10
and she was way into it, and it almost made me a little nervous. And I was like, "Can she watch this?" But they don't show anything really bad.
Well, they don't have real evidence in a sense, but they have a whole bunch of things that happened.
It's all stories.
To things.
It's a lot of stories.
So they have things that look like evidence and stuff, like pictures and sounds and.
Yeah.
Like videos of the kids saying exact names of who they were, who their best friend was when they were this other person.
Yeah.
And then they look them up and it's actually real. That's the gnarly part. So
that's really trippy. All of that stuff was really, really intense. And
it was a good I don't want to say release, but it was a good different from everything going on right now with politics and in Mandalorian being over and stuff. It was nice to get a little a different type of show to watch.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
And the overwhelming message of the whole show is about not being afraid to live your life because your life isn't going to end. Yeah. In a sense, not don't go be crazy, but you know what I mean? But In a sense of like, don't be sad, don't fear death the way that you think you need to.
Yeah.
And when your loved one, really, I think what the real big thing was, because they did this whole episode on seeing dead people, basically.
Yeah, signs from the dead.
Signs from the dead.
And then seeing dead.
And it was nursing homes, hospice care, and all of these elderly, and even some young kids that were going to pass because of cancer and things like that. Interviewing them and then seeing their faces and them explaining, I just saw my aunt and she's going to take me to heaven. And it's like all these stories. And it's the moral of the story is that there is love beyond this world that is ready to welcome you into the next world.
Which we don't know what it is. But
it's God. It's God.
This show, though, man.
It was great.
It's really good.
I loved it. I don't know if it's for everybody, but I loved it.
Yeah,
my daughter our oldest daughter started watching it yesterday and was like wrapped up in it. And then she's like, oh my God, I'm getting through one episode and I guess I'm crying. And I'm like, I know, it's crazy, right? It's like, so it's great. Check it out if you can. Netflix, Surviving Death. And let us know what you think. I want to talk to more people about it because I have only us that have watched it so far.
Yeah, hit us up. Go to thisisfunner.com or you can follow us on social media. She's at Evelyn Larivas across all platforms. I'm Chris Donovan. Just find her and then look for husband.
And you'll find him very easily.
Yeah, but this movie was gnarly. They're only about 50 minutes long. 58, the series. 50 minutes long. So it's semi-digestible is one a night maybe. Kind of thing.
Yeah, totally. Unless you're like us and get obsessed and have to do like 3 in a row.
Yeah, and then we stay up till 1 in the morning. And Evelyn's mad at me because she has to go to work. And I'm like, I don't care. I got to home teach.
Yeah.
Or whatever you call it.
We're all disgruntled because we can't stop watching TV.
No, but it's really good. Check it out. Thank you guys for listening so much.
Hey, I think we should name this episode Surviving Salmon.
Yeah, but that's a little, I mean, that sounds a little like we almost poisoned ourselves.
I know. I just tried to do a crossover.
Surviving death and salmon.
Death by salmon.
Surviving death by salmon?
Kidding.
Question mark.
No.
All right.
Baked potatoes and ghosts. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Reincarnated baked potatoes.
Oh, I like that.
That would confuse the hell out of everyone.
Nobody will understand.
And nobody would listen to it.
Well, we hope to catch you next week right here on Converse Eat With Us, available everywhere. And have a good one. Eat something yummy and then tell us all about it.
Yeah, and right now you're going to hear my kids say goodbye.
Converse Eat With Us. Converse Eat With Us. Thank you for listening to Converse Eat With Us.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.